the packet, it would have been fairly self-explanatory, but for some reason, it transferred into PDF and got jumbled. So, future reference.
Okay.
And that was really my error. I turned it into a Word document to make some changes to the dates and all that stuff. Okay,
So, Mr. Chairman,
we'll repeat this at 7.
well, I can handle it right now real quickly, if you don't mind, Mr. Chairman. Kevin's just texted Heather and let her know that we are now streaming live again. So there was a question at public comment, and the media had asked a question briefly before we went into closed session about the lack of clarity on the 6 acres plus or minus that the county just purchased tonight. And that, as was discussed during public, or not discussed, but was asked during public comment, whether that property was supposed to be donated or not. So to add some clarity to it, we have a legible plat of the property. There is an 8.5 plus or minus tract of land at the end of our runway that was donated as part of our comprehensive agreement. What the county purchased tonight is a 6 acre tract plus or minus between that 8.5 acre tract and Grays Point Campground to add to the overall county property. So the 6.0 plus or minus acre tract is separate from the donated tract of 8.5 as part of the comprehensive agreement.
And we apologize, in the packet, the way we received this survey, it was unreadable, and that was something we missed, and we'll make sure to update the packet with this version of the site plan that is, or excuse me, the survey that is readable.
That's correct. We feel like when the packet was made, or actually, no, it was what was delivered to us for the packet, had been translated into a PDF version and got somehow jumbled up in the translation. But this is the plat. So I think that answers not only the question that was raised at public comment, but also a question from our Southside Sentinel representative here tonight. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's all I have.
Thank you.
To go along with that, I would think the board would also need to make an additional appropriation for that money, to be able to pay Mr. Barber for that property. We would need to take that out of the general fund. So we need an allocation of $300,000 added to our budget, a budget supplement.
Would it be appropriate, Ms. Muncy, to have that appropriation request before the board at the next meeting? They voted to authorize the resolution in the agreement.
You can do it at the November meeting.
Could we do it, but then you won't be able to, close until
We'll be able
November.
to pay it.
Yes. Mr. Flynn, are you still here? Did we,
He is riding on, going up.
Mark has already left.
He's in your office.
I think that would be, the board can either, you said you weren't going to take any action, so I would be hesitant to do so now. You could do it at the 7 o'clock, or you can wait till your November meeting, and then we would just let Mr. Barber know the closing will occur after the November meeting.
Can we be prepared for the 7 o'clock meeting to do this?
I think you can do a verbal, you don't have to have a written appropriation, you can make a motion, but it's your preference.
Do that.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Then, given that we are not going to take any further action, I will take recess until 7 o'clock.
Okay. All right. I get to go feed some dogs.
Where would y'all like to eat? We got an hour and a half.
This is the first time that we've had an opportunity to have dinner during one of these meetings.
I'm not making any comment.
I like it all the time, but things happen.
What's that?
I'm not making any comment. Look.
The important question, what is open? Tacos at Plumbo's or Mia Joe